Gone are the days where portable handheld fans were powered by brushed DC motors and primary batteries. In recent years, semiconductors have been miniaturized so much that we can now get brushless systems in portable devices like this. And actually, most of the portable fans on the market are now powered by brushless outrunners, as we can see here. So the rotor of the motor is mounted to the hub of the fan blades. So as you see, as I spin it, the coils remain stationary. Now this is a BLDC motor, which means the electronics, the switching circuits, the transistors and all reside on the motor itself. But unfortunately, I can't show you the other side of the motor because of this Peltier heat pump being installed, and also they've glued this to the body, so I can sort of pry the bottom bit open, but I can't get the top to dislodge, at least without causing damage, and I don't intend to do that. But what I can tell you is I've opened this up previously, and there are two 18650 batteries here, and the circuit board has 4 wires running out of it, two to the motor and 2 to the Peltier heatsink. So underneath this metal surface, we have a Peltier thermoelectric heat pump, and this is seems to be a trend that's taking shape where more and more portable fans seem to come with this sort of cooling plate, and they don't really cost a lot more, to be honest. So like this fan here only cost me like £12. It's really cheap. So sometimes you may find fans that cost about 11 or £12 without this Peltier heatsink. So it's really hard to say what the correct price is, but I think I got quite a good bargain here. So you can see here it says battery capacity 5200 milliamp hour. Now when it comes to Chinese products, that's always questionable, but it doesn't matter. I've not run out of energy using this for hours at hand. Anyway, enough talking. Let me demonstrate how this works. So the speed goes in increments of 1 from 1 to 100. So 100% or as low as 1%. So you can press either button to turn it on, and it always starts at 10%. And then we can crank it up all the way to 100. And then if we look at the back, you can see that the stator remains stationary, and it is indeed a brushless outrunner. If you look right at the bottom there, I know it's hard to see, but you can see that white wire. Yeah, so 2 of those wires run to the motor, and the other 2 run to this cooling plate, which I'll demonstrate right now. So this is all made possible due to the miniaturization of semiconductors in recent years. So I'll just crank the fan speed down a little, and I'll just click that once to turn the heat pump on. Okay, so when I press that, you can see the snowflake icon comes on. The fan slows down a little because of the current draw of the Peltier heat pump, but as you can see, the condensation is already building up. And I did measure this with a FLIR thermal camera, and it got down to about 12 degrees Celsius. And if you leave that on for too long, then you start getting water dripping from this. So it is quite cold, and it's meant for skin contact. So on a hot day, you're meant to place this on your face, your neck, your forehead, and so on, to cool you down. And the other thing I like about this is, compared to the other fans, this one is really it weighs quite a bit because of the 2 batteries, and the plastic is very very solid and sturdy. So obviously if you're planning to use this on the train and all, you don't want to get one with a flexible head, because when you put those in your bag, you know, they may snap, the neck may snap and things like that. Whereas this one is really solid, and it's got a rubber grip base here, so you can stand it up on tables and stuff. Yeah, I would say it's quite good, and because it's got a brushless motor, it's really quiet as well and really efficient. So if I turn that off, you hear the fan speed up the moment I click this button. See, it's now slightly faster, and as you can see, the condensation builds up real quick. So yeah, that's where we are today with handheld portable fans and semiconductor technologies. Now, I know you may ask what brand this is or what model and all. And honestly, it's kind of pointless mentioning, because there is no brand, and there's literally no brand. Even if you search for that model, that's not part of the product description, so you won't find it. But if you want something like this, just search for portable fans with cooling chip or semiconductor cooling or something along those lines, and make sure that they've got this metal surface in the middle, and make sure it explicitly says it's got a cooling heat pump. So yeah, what this does is it pumps heat from the front to the back. Yep, that's it. Thanks for watching.